India has the world's second largest population with 1.3 billion people and is therefore the owner of the largest democracy in the world. India has experienced a large development in the last centuries, and even though India has become a more modernized country, it is still very bound to its traditions. The diversity is wide, especially when it comes to the many various opinions, traditions and standpoints, particularly when it comes to the point of view on homosexuality. In September 2018, a new law about homosexuality in India was passed. The law made it possible and legal to have sex with your partner of the same gender. The old law was established under the British colonial rule, and this describes sex between people of the same gender as an unnatural insult. A survey from 2016 shows that 61% of 15 to 31-year-olds said that they considered a love affair between two men or two women to be wrong.
In India, there are many things which are acceptable by law, but which are not socially acceptable, and that's why it is so much painful for people to stay with it. That is the main issue. That is why that is painful. It's not acceptable because it is a social issue. People will see you through that spec, that it will be hard for you.
The lack of social acceptance towards homosexuality is more frequent for the elder traditional generation and people from the rural areas compared to the younger and more educated generation.
Nowadays, the generation which I have or she has, the mindset has changed. It has come. Mindset is changing, but it's like we have so much huge country, and there are lots of still villages are there, and people are just unaware of such things. People are even unaware of education and basic needs, so that these things are quite so much beyond a thought for them. So it will take, I think, 25 to 30 years.
Actually, India has a more younger population, so because of the education, I think they're okay with the gay rights for now. But the older people, they have older thoughts, and due to some superstitions, they think it's bad to have gay rights, and they think it's not good for India and its future, and it shouldn't be done.
Today, the modern mindset stands against the traditional way of thinking.
I mean, it's natural. There's nothing unnatural about it. You just can't change the way you were born. So people should change their perspective instead of changing gay rights.
Actually, it's against nature. I don't feel it correct. It's totally against nature, and you never go against nature. Nature never supports you. In everywhere you see, the nature is only main thing. Wherever you go.
This kind of thinking caused a lot of discrimination to homosexual people. Many homosexual people are afraid of showing public affection and are often faced with harassment.
There have been a few instances of homophobia that I have dealt with, one of which was particularly scary. Vishwa, you are sick and are homosexual. Our children are not safe with you, and we were all waiting for you to leave. Yeah,
it's just holding hands.
But I am extremely uncomfortable with the idea of public display of affection.
Human rights work to ensure equal treatment in society for all areas, including sexual orientation and gender identity. But how will the new law help to decriminalize and change the homosexual taboo in India? And how will the well-informed and more expanded mindset reach out to the elder and non-educated population? Only time will tell.